We're doing a little live Q&A. I'm going to put my first question in here. So, and the question will be, would you rather never sleep again or never? So the first question I put in, would you rather never sleep or never eat again? And currently, there's no one in the chat, but my answer to that question would be, I'd rather never eat again. So if you ask me, I'd rather never eat, because if I never slept, that would be weird. Do you know what I mean? Like being awake all the time, that would be weird. Like never sleeping, just awake 24/7. That is mad. Eating, I could do with not eating. Seeing a food, I'd be like, that would be nice to try. Do you get what I'm saying? If I seen a food, someone's eating like a jerk chicken next to me, I'd be like, rah, I'd love to eat that. But being awake 24/7, that's crazy. Let me know, what would you rather do? But to me, I'd rather never eat. Do you know what I mean? That would be mad. Would you rather never sleep or never eat again? Actually a good question. Yeah, definitely never eat. I could, you know what I mean? It's like fasting. You want to, but would you barely still get hungry? Would it still rumble? But you just know that you can't eat. That gets a bit techie. But what would you do? Would you rather never sleep or never eat again? I don't know. Everyone in the chat, let me know. Would you rather never sleep or never eat again? Never sleep. So you would be up 24/7. You would never close your eyes. Is that what you're telling me? So you'd rather. So when everyone's like, it's time to go sleep now, but you're just awake. Would you rather prefer that? I don't know. I don't know. What's everyone saying in there? Everyone in the chat, what would you rather do? Everyone's never sleeping. Do y'all love food that much? I chose never eat again. I wouldn't. I'd stop eating. Rosa play. You never sleep. Griffith saying never sleep. What's everyone else saying? Colin, never sleep. Right, am I the only one? I'm the only one that said I'd never eat. I like my sleep, you know. I like to dream some days. I like just to nod off. So everyone's saying never sleep. Yeah. But why though? Why? Yeah. If you never eat food, you'll die unless you drink constant smoothies and thick milkshakes. Yeah, but listen, obviously, if you never eat again, obviously you're gonna live in it. It's just a choice. But I would probably rather never eat because it's not really that deep. Do you know what I mean? But I know, like, if I had to sleep, if I was to never miss a sleep and I was just up 24/7, it would just feel weird. Like, some days I probably would want to go for a nap. Some days I'd like to nod off. Do you know what I mean? Let's give a new. Let me put a new question in there. I think. Would you rather? You know what? I'm gonna put a new question in there. So, would you? My life isn't that deep. Nah, listen. Some days, yeah, it's good to sleep. But this new question is, what superpower would you have? So if you could have any superpower, what superpower would you have? And it says we'll just move it. Do you know what I mean? So you would teleport, so you can go anywhere you'd want. See what is, Rosie, yeah? I thought about teleporting because I've seen Jumper, the film. So with teleporting, it's it is a good superpower. But teleporting is basically time traveling. Do you know what I mean? Flying. Flying, so it's like Superman. I don't know. I don't know. What is it about the flying that you would like? I don't know what I would have. I think for me, I'd probably have Spider-Man, like I'd just shoot webs and that and just get about. Do you know what I mean? Because some days, like if someone's just chatting shit, just web him in the mouth, do you know what I mean? That's probably what I'd probably have. I don't think I'd want to fly. I wouldn't read minds. I don't think I'd want to have that superpower. Time traveling, it would be good though. Like, I'm here, the next minute I'm somewhere else. Like, that would be good. You know what I mean? I was boom, next minute I'm in Jamaica, like boom, I'm in Thailand, boom, I'm in Spain. You know what I'm saying? That would be lit. That would be lit. Where's everyone from as well? Let me know where you are from. Alright, go on, no man. Where's everyone from? Where's everyone from? Um, put new. I don't know if that makes sense. What would you do with unlimited time? So what would you do with unlimited time? Does that even... You know what? If you woke up with 10 mil, what are you buying? That's the only... I couldn't get enough space into the Q&A. But if you woke up with 10 mil, what's the first thing you're buying? I think with me, first thing I'll buy will be like my dream house, and it's got everything in it. And that might cost me a couple M's. Maybe that's the first thing I buy. I've got like football pitch, indoor basketball court. I've got like a motorbike track on the back, in the back of the gaff. I'll have flipping indoor swimming pools, outdoor swimming pools, jacuzzis, and I'll have a lot of properties on that one property. That'll probably be like the first thing I buy, but that might not be the exact first thing I buy. I don't know what the first thing, but that'll probably be that though. I think I'd just get the gaff over and done with. That'll be worth a couple M's. Might be like 4, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like a couple M's light, something light. Nothing too much, you know. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too much, man. Shit. You know what I'm saying? What was that? Nice little title that might have to put this on tomorrow. Your parachute won't open until you jump. Jeez. What a title. Your parachute won't open till you jump in it, so until you take a risk in life, your parachute won't open. So unless you take a risk, or unless you are prepared to take a leap of faith in a direction, your parachute won't open. You know, gotta take that in, guys, man. Your parachute won't open. A lot of people are scared to, take a risk in life. People are scared to start the businesses, start building their character, start working on themselves. So unless you start, you will never know what's on the other side. Unless you step into the unknown, you will never know. I said in my last video, it takes time to get rich. There's different sort of riches. There's the financial rich, and there's richness in life. Richness in life is things you can't really buy, which is like love. Like the richness for me is my daughter, my family, like them feelings, them emotions, that time you spend. You can't really get that back. It's just, you feel that. Do you know what I mean? That's a sort of richness. money can't buy. Yeah, money can't buy that. Money can't buy that. But then there's richness in building financial wealth, and that takes time. And everyone wants to get rich quick, and everyone's failing to put the work on themselves, failing to build that character, you know. And the longer you work on yourself and the more hours you put into you, no one can't take that away from you. And you develop that sort of hunger, that fire in you, no one can't take that. That's internal. That's yourself. That's mastery. You know what I mean? No one ain't gonna wake you up out of bed in the morning. You gotta wake yourself up out of bed in the morning. You know what I mean? Every day is a new day, new opportunities. You gotta rise up, get to it, and stick to it. But yeah, everyone wants instant success, man, instant gratification. But this takes time, man. You know what I mean? You gotta enjoy the process, enjoy the hard days, and there's nothing wrong with a little bit of hard work, There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Just pick a direction, choose your lane, It's a good day, man. Man, about to go. I'm going on holiday in a couple of days. Just packed my suitcase. I've packed everything up. Did you know coffee is cracked with sugar? Explain yourself. Go on. I mean, like, I don't even know what you're really saying, so explain to me what you mean by that crazy. Do I know that coffee is cracked with sugar? You go and explain that. You just dropped the question. I don't know the answer to that, so you let me know. I'm listening. I'm listening. Waiting for you to reply. But yeah, man. But yeah, mastery takes a bit of time. Mastery takes a bit of time. What's everyone on? Where's everyone from? But yeah, but not been away in about 5 years, no, 6, 7 years. So man's excited to that, man. You get lit. You got some good food and that might gain about a stone or something when I come back. I'm gonna gain some pounds, you know what I'm saying? I've been training though. I've been training like crazy. Not like crazy, but I've been training. I'm beach body ready. I'm beach ready. Man's gonna be eating octopus, crabs, lobster, mac and cheese, jerk wings, aqua water. You know what I mean? Ackee and saltfish every day for breakfast. You know what I'm saying? If anyone in this chat wants souvenirs, let me know. I'll bring you back something. Psych. 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 You fell for it. So you said to me, did you know coffee, it's cracked with sugar? You said there is no cheese though. That's also a lie. I don't know what you're saying. You're not making sense. I don't know if this is a joke or not. Crazy. I don't know what's going on here. But yeah, man. Mac and cheese is not cheese. Then what is it? So if it's not mac and cheese, what is it? Well, find out. You find out. You're the one you're telling me that's not cheese. You've got to tell me what it is then. You can't really say something if you don't know what it is. So you're telling me it's not cheese, and what is it? I'm dumb. You're dumb. You don't even know what mac and cheese is. I'm saying I'm having mac and cheese. You're saying it's not cheese. Mac and cheese is not cheese. But you don't know what. But if it's not if it's not cheese, then what is it? Well, yeah, man. But yeah, it's got to enjoy the journey, man. Enjoy the life journey. You know. Gain and maintain. That's the G&M community. G&M. Gain and maintain at all times. If I'm not gaining and maintaining, I'm still training. Always gaining. Yo, crazy for all this dumb comments you've been making in the chat. You might as well subscribe, literally. And the two people that are viewing this, you might as well subscribe as well. Do us a favor and do that. If anyone's in the chat, let me know where you are from. You know, me, man, building up the G&M community, G&M brand, man. We just striving to be better, you know. Mindset mastery. Hashtag living, gain and maintain, live and maintain. I got my. Who's in the where's everyone from though, man? Everyone in the chat. I need to know where you're from. I need to know where I'm reaching out to. Where the reach is going. I can't wait for this flight though. I'm not even gonna lie, man. Looking at this video where the Akin saltfish, Scotch bonnet, like the yo. Whole lot of vlogs coming as well. I'm gonna be going YouTube live every day while I'm overseas. So let me know. Make sure you're subscribing so when I go live it pops up on your algorithm, it pops up on your feed. You know what I mean? That's why I need y'all to be subbing. We're gonna be lit. We're gonna be lit. We're gonna be lit. I'm telling you, me. I'm gonna be sipping on that Henny, you know, eating that breadfruit. Yo, we're gonna be lit, man. But like I said, guys, I need everyone that's coming into this chat to be subscribing. But I'm gonna skadoosh anyway. I'm gonna watch my series. Over and out though.